Good day to all viewers. Hello. My name is Mohd Nizam bin Igafor from City University of Malaysia. I'm going to present paper of IoT security and privacy in industrial organization during COVID-19 and beyond. First, we look at introduction. Now we know that the world has been covered by invisible network of devices that we know as IoT, Internet of Things. It has been play a major role since it was introduced and have seen a trend that is massively shift when the COVID-19 pandemic starts. Given the current situation, developers have seized the chance and taken the initiative to develop IoT device furthermore, recognizing their enormous potential. However, as technology advances, security and privacy loopholes will be created. Past and current researchers have found proper solutions to several issues plaguing end users. Still, researchers are developing new security and protocols update due to progressive technology development over the recent years. Industries is one of the key important economy that severely infected if this issue is continue being ignored or delayed. Not only it can affect individuals, but it can also affect the whole country. First, let us take a look at IoT. Fundamentally, IoT have two basic weaknesses. The first one is that IoT objects have limited computational power, memory, and bandwidth, making specific internet security measures challenging to deploy directly. The second is that the lack of widely acknowledged IoT security and privacy principles, as well as acceptable implementation methodologies. These are the common threats that IoT have been dealing all around. Most basic that the threats is the data transfer attack, routing attacks, DOS attacks. Depending on the layer, each layer got some more type of attacks. These are the major issues surrounding all the IoT. Let's take a look. I will brief this as simple as possible. The first one of the major issue is that compromise access control. Whenever we bought a device, often the device came with a default password. It's the same as all device of the same model that will be manufactured. There will be problems when this device is linked to the internet because it potentially allow others to gain access using the default password. The second major issue is that broad attack surface. In every connection to the network made, open up possibility to be discovered and exploited. The third one is obsolete software. In these recent years, if the IoT device is being bought in 3 years ago, most probably software is obsolete because the software is outdated. Okay? The fourth one is encryption inadequacy. There is a person that we call is as the man in the middle. This person has the ability to position themselves between a device to the destination. Through this man, even the connection is secure or even the data is encrypted. If any weakness show, then this man in the middle will able to take advantage of it. Next, security flaws in application. Attackers may run their code in the software bugs that were not anticipated by developers, allowing them to collect sensitive data or harm third parties. Next is lack of secure runtime environment. Since most of the IoT device can run softwares, attackers also can plan their own that perform functions that not part of the device usual operation. And that's why the vendor usually implements a code, typically signed with a cryptographic hash. With this, the device only can run this software distributed by vendor. Next of major issue is that manufacturer security approach. The manufacturer is responsible for gathering information on possible flaws, developing countermeasures, and updating machines in the field, frequently defined by whether or not the seller has formal process to manage security issues effectively. Next is inadequate privacy protection. Sensitive data is frequently stored in consumer device, including network password or materials such as audio and video. Unless explicit authorizations, the manufacturer or service provider of an IoT device may collect the data about the consumer behavior for reasons such as market analysis. Privacy breach could be caused by the vendor or third-party associate rather than an external attacker. Next major issue is that lack of encroachment awareness. A device continues to operate even though it is hacked. Users might not be aware of intrusion because of lack of knowledge on this. Most devices lack monitoring or warning capabilities to inform the users of any privacy concern. Lack of physical security. Most of IoT devices are out in the open, making it an easy target to the attacker to tamper them. However, this is not a significant threat since the target is a single device and require attacker presence. But it is worth mentioning. And lastly is that users interaction. Vendors are recommended to teach users to do self-configure security settings. It is crucial to ensure security measures are triggered and run correctly. Let's take a look at the role. A survey has been conducted in the US in the year of 2020, indicated changes in how organization runs its daily activity after the pandemic started. More than 10 billion active IoT devices by 2021 and are expected to exceed 25.4 billion by the year of 2030. IoT technology has enhanced the efficiency of 83% of businesses. The benefits of embracing IoT exceed the risk, according to the 94% of retailers. This is the extension set of IoT device application. You can look at the fields on each device application. We can look at consumer, organization, industrial, infrastructure, and military. Okay, this is the literature review that has been referenced. There has been made reference. So for the research of the objective, it is to examine the most recent IoT device and update to security and privacy to perform the roles efficiently and adequately. The second is to analyze the current security and privacy of IoT. The third one is to investigate the critical issues related to IoT, security, and privacy in industrial settings. The fourth is to analyze the factors in IoT security and privacy that help nurtures the growth of the IoT environment. Research methodology. The research will be done in mixed method approach, which is literature review and data acquisition. As a conclusion, since the IoT has begun to take root permanently in our daily life, it has become the backbone of business activities and the mainstay of security and privacy issues for some. Accordingly, these issues need to be studied more continuously in line with the rise of modernity. Thank you. Have a good day.